大家好 Welcome to our Chinese New Year workshop. Today is the Chinese Lantern Festival. Chinese Lantern Festival called Yuan Xiao Jie. Yuan means the first month. Xiao means night. Yuan Xiao Jie is the first full moon of Chinese Lunar New Year. To celebrate Lantern Festival, people use sticky rice flour, Chinese dates, butter, sugar, and other ingredients to make a traditional Chinese food called tangyuan or yuanxiao. By soaking a dry filling in water and dipping the filling into a flour mixture, the cook alternates between soaking and dipping the snacks until they reach a suitable size. After the filling is coated in flour, it is rolled between the palms until it's into a moon shape, symbolizing family, harmony, and happiness. Another main element for the festival are lanterns. Chinese Lantern Festival is the last day of the whole Chinese New Year celebration. After this day, people will go back to work. They usually gather together with family and had a rich meal. After the meal, people usually go out with family members, friends, to watch some line dancing and enjoy the lantern show. Lighting lanterns is a way for people to pray that they will have a smooth future and express their best wishes for their families. Lanterns vividly demonstrate traditional Chinese images and symbols such as fruits, flowers, birds, animals, and buildings. There are riddles attached with each lantern. If you think you have the right answer, you can pull the riddle off and go to the lantern owner to get a prize. Now let's start to make a paper lantern, 灯笼. Materials that we need to make this paper lantern are 2 pieces of A4 papers, colored or plain ones. Here I picked 2 very typical Chinese New Year color, red and yellow. And you can also pick a plain one and to draw your own pattern. And we need a glue stick or a stapler and a mark pen, a pair of scissors. That's all we need. We're going to make a 2 layers lantern, so all the patterns we draw on the ox layer, place that horizontally. And because this is the year of ox, so I wrote down the character of ox. That's a simple Chinese character, got only 4 strokes, so you can follow me to write that down. And the pronunciation is 牛, 牛. That means ox. 牛. When we finish the design of the ox layer, we cut the top handle from the ox layers. We leave about 1 centimeters, fold that first and to cut it out. And don't throw that away, we need that to make the handle of the lantern. Now let's go to cut the ox layer of the lantern. Let's fold this paper from the middle into half to place that still horizontally and make it neatly. And once we finished, we can see we've got 2 different sides. One side is open and the other side is closed. And this is very important because we started to cut from the closed part. Otherwise, it will be wrong. And I want to emphasize this again. It's this closed side and the other side is open. We cut from this side. We cut till the top 1 centimeters because that's the place we stick with the inside layer and put the handles. Let's cut. Each one is about 1 centimeters wide to cut them evenly and through the whole paper. Now we've finished. Let's unfold this. We completed our layer of the lantern and we can roll it up. You can tell it's already started to look like a lantern, right? It's a lantern shape. And then we are going to make the inside layer and to make them together. That's the next step. We use the yellow paper to make the inside layer of the lantern and still place that horizontally. Leave a 3 centimeters from the top and we fold it first and then cut it off. We have a use for this. Remember the video I showed you at the beginning and I introduced the culture of Lantern Festival. And one of the popular traditions is that we put riddles at the bottom of the lantern. So we leave this yellow part and to write the riddles and stick with our lantern together. Now we rolled up the rest part. Now we've finished both the inside layer and outside layer of the lantern. Let's glue them together, top to the top and bottom to the bottom. Now we use the red part we cut off from the outer layer. I said that's the handle of the lantern. Now let's put them with the 2 layers with lantern body together. You can use glue stick or use your stapler. Let's have a look. We're 99% finished our Chinese paper lantern. Remember one part? We are going to do the riddle and stick at the bottom of our lantern. Now the finished lanterns are displayed on the tree. Let's have a look at the riddle. What has a face and 2 hands, but no arms or legs? Do you know the answer? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lantern making. 元宵节快乐! Have a happy Lantern Festival!